Okay, good evening, everybody. It's Tuesday, October 17th, 2023, here at PreciseAlgorithmTrading.com. I am working on our audio here, so hopefully we don't have as much feedback. Sorry about that. It's what's been hitting lately. But yeah, so let's start at the top here. The Dow futures today and what they did in the automated trading systems. Um, we've been going down lately, so uh, what's today's trades look like? It's 10:17. There we go. A couple, three winners there and four losers. All in a little bit down, but not bad. Back and forth, pretty good. Um, I think we're going to be able to pick up from there pretty quick, so we'll see. Uh, the Russell, I think it had two trades today, and so there we are. A little recovery for the last couple days, and then just a little loser. And the Nasdaq, which we talked about yesterday, was we changed the formula just a little bit, but so far so good here. Um, yeah, so today's trades, there are a lot of them, and that is something I'm going to have to get used to. That is a lot of trades in one day, and I'm going to see. I've done some things to try to reduce those, but that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 trades in a day. Now, all in, it's not bad, so I'll take it, but man, that's a lot of trading. So, now, even if it trades, you know, more, as long as it makes a lot more, which is what it's doing, it's going to offset and it's worth it. So, all right, that's what we got there. Let's go to the markets. The S&P 500 today. Um, I think we're forming a consolidation area here, and potentially we're going to break above this 50% line. Maybe we'll pull back first, but it looks like it's poised to want to go higher from here. The Bollinger Bands are right here, so if you look at how the market handles the Bollinger Bands, a lot of times the first time it hits, it goes up and then pulls right back, and then it's got to like power through them. So maybe that's the kind of thing we're going to see here. In some ways, it looks like it's already started. So maybe there'll be a catalyst that we need, that the markets need to push this thing higher. But we'll have to take a look at all the bullish percent indexes to see where we're at. But my uh, prediction or reading of all the indicators and or all the indications, I should say, is that the markets want to go higher, at least for now. So bullish here, not bullish quite yet here, but getting there pretty good, and we're bullish over here on the weekly. We need to turn around momentum in a big way. Let's flip back to that real quick. Sorry. Go back to the S&P because it's probably the best one to do this type of analysis on. But so this is something, I think this is a pretty simple way of looking at the markets. It's nice, clean, just really average true ranges across the board here. We're back at the mean. When we cross the mean to the upside, we can get a blowout like this major one here, or we can get just a little one. So we'll continue to watch that, but you know, something that does happen in a lot of cases, you go from one extreme to the other, even if it's just a short-lived move. So we're halfway to the other side. I'm not saying it's going to get there this time, but that is something that you can see if you go back in history. It happens quite a bit. There's one here that might be the one I just showed. Here's one there. I mean, it doesn't go straight up. There's one that didn't quite make it all the way to the top. There's one that made it up to the top and a little bit beyond. I think you get the picture. Here's one that went from the bottom to the top in a pretty big, quick way. Same thing here. Went from the bottom to the top inside of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bars, something like that. There's one. Same type of thing. These moves can be explosive. So, and this is a simple way of looking at the world. I mean, this is a Bollinger Band or a Keltner channel type of strategy to use. Now, you still got to manage your risk and that type of thing, but I hope that helps somebody out there. It helps me. Moving on to the Dow. So the Dow's lagging a little bit to what the S&P's doing, but yeah, we're gonna have to watch this weekly to see. It's gonna have to pull back along and do something like this that it did over here. But the fact that it did that, is it just repeating again? Maybe so. The Russell. I mean, this is a big move for the Russell in one day. It's up a percent, while the other ones weren't up as near as big. So there's a consolidation level down here. And you can see on the hourly we've blown up over here, so now we're probably going to pull back before we can take out these previous pivot highs. The NASDAQ, it's poised to go up. Sure looks like it to me. Same kind of thing, we got to be taking out these pivot highs. The pivot high right there, this pivot high, that pivot high. So the transports, just similar to the Russell, they're in a consolidation zone, and they just need to basically get some momentum and blow out of here. Try to negate, it's probably only going to go up to the 50% line before it really, 50% of that move from the high to the low would be my guess. And let's just do that here. I've got a snap tool on, so it snaps from the low to high. I don't know if that one's lower. 227.79, 227.80, so it's this one. And there's the 50% line, so I really should have an alert set for if that pops there. That would be an expectation there to hit some resistance. And I do have some IYT on, so be a potential place to take some quick profits. Alright, oil today went up it's up 1.42% overnight. The USO ETF is up 0.5% today. Pulled down, pulled up. Sure looks like it still wants to move lower. USO. Yeah, we're just going to have to see. That's pretty bullish on the weekly over here. So, okay. And just for funsies, what's bonds doing? Continuing to fall apart. So what was $170, almost $175, $179 position is now cut almost, well, it's cut in half, more than half. So that's, boy, when this thing decides to pop, it's going to be really interesting. So I don't know what's going to get the bond market going. I'm not really into how all that works, but it'll be something when that thing turns around. There's going to be some opportunity. All right, now let's flip to stockcharts.com and look at the bullish percent indices, if you will. And here's industrials. Didn't move today on a column of X's. The NYA up 2.58% today, still on a column of O's. It needs to move past 42 to get up there, to turn it over to a new column of X's. And we're only at 37.99 right now. The transports on a column of O's, didn't move today. Interesting. The NASDAQ on a column of O's, it went up 1.54% today. This one needs to get up past 42 as well. The SPX added a new X today, up 2.13%. The OEX didn't move. And the NDX minus 1.82%. So, as always, the markets are trying to do things to shake people off, and one of these moments I'm expecting a nice blowout to the upside. So we'll see how that's going to go. Take care, guys. Hope everybody's living through this and hopefully enjoying it. So have a great night.